Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, this week on the show, we are focusing on those quick and easy and convenient 15-minute meals. Helping us do so is our incredible fashion designer, mom, and social media influencer, Tara. Now, Tara, girl, are you ready for this?
I am.
You are?
I am.
But these are your things, girl. You love being in the kitchen. You love giving food to the family. So, yeah. Dumi?
Yes, my darling.
You already gotten started.
I'm already in. I'm all about, you know, starting. We said 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make sure we stick to that.
Okay, let's let the viewers know what we're making. We're jazzing up the retro prawn cocktail by bringing you this gorgeous prawn cocktail salad. This platter is delicious, a feast for the eyes, and you can make this in under 15 minutes. So here for it, Dumi, show us how.
So here for it, especially because the main ingredient, which is our prawns, literally take about 2 minutes to cook. It doesn't take too long. The important thing when working with prawns is to make sure that it's quick and easy. You put it in, you put it out, you don't have to spend too much time, because the longer you cook the prawns, the tougher they get and the rubbery, if there's a word like that, rubberier they get. So I'm going to start with it. As you can see now, I've just added my oil to the pan, heating up to the pan to make sure that it's up to temperature. As you can start seeing, there's a bit of smokiness there. Whenever you're using an oil that has a high smoking point, it'll only start smoking very late. So use your canola oils, your sunflower oils. They're good for high heat applications, which is perfect for this one. All right, so as I've got the prawns here, you see we've got the whole prawn. We haven't done anything much to it. Some people enjoy their prawns like this, and I don't mind that. I say go ahead, enjoy as much of the prawn as you can. Some people like to clean them, you know, and want to make sure they've got the insides out and so forth. As you can see, ours have already been cleaned and that's been taken out. The intestines have been taken out. So I don't want to call it a poop string, but that's what most people call it.
I know that it's normally that thin, black little veiny line.
Correct. And so all we're going to do now, very important, make sure that your pan is hot. And whenever you're working with stuff like your steak or your chicken or your prawns in this instance, when you're going to cook them, don't overcrowd the pan because you want them to fry up as quickly as possible. So as soon as it goes in there, you'll see it starts frying up. Hear that sizzle? That's what we're going for. And as you can see, they went in whole and straight. As soon as they start curling in towards themselves, aim for a C shape. As soon as they're at the C shape, take them out because you don't want them to overcook. The residual heat will cook them as they leave the pan. And as you can see here, all we want is for them to cook up nicely for 2 minutes.
Tara, can you see that it's quite literally changing color?
Yeah. Exactly. As you can see, it went from that black color because we're using these prawns. They went from that black color, and now we're going over to the orangey amber color that we've got here. And that's literally all we're going for. As you can see, they're starting to curl up. So I'm going to flip them up and then let the rest of them cook. And then I'm going to pass it over to you.
Now, Dumi, I know that you know, a prawn cocktail is not a prawn cocktail without this delicious dressing.
Correct.
So what is going into the dressing?
All right, so into your dressing there, you've got some mayonnaise, we've got some Worcestershire sauce. I got it right, I'm not going to keep failing it. It's some Worcestershire sauce. And then typical to a prawn cocktail, you've also got your tomato sauce, as well as chili sauce. And as we always say, Tara, I'm sure you, because you also do a lot of the cooking at home, a lot of cooking is to taste, you know. A lot of people, we follow the instructions because some things are required, some things you have to follow to the T. But things like seasoning are literally to your taste. If you want more chilies, add more chilies. If you want more sweetness, add more sweetness. It's completely up to you.
Listen, it's lit in the kitchen, definitely firing up. This tastes delicious. I just had a taste of it. Talk about a jazzed up prawn cocktail salad. This is good, Dumi.
All right, and that's the thing, where you're taking something that's a typical starter and you're using it in a dish like this and amping it up. So what we can do, like I mentioned earlier, you can either serve your prawns with the shell on if you want to make it an experience for everyone there, or you can just take the shells off before or after the cooking. All that does is that it basically removes the admin of having to clean your prawns while you're eating. So for me, Nage, what I'm going to do, Tara, if you don't mind, I'm going to start adding your babies over the salad here.
I've also got that avocado. You know, it's not a prawn cocktail without avocado.
Of course, Mama. And then I'm also going to add some of the ones with this shell on and the head on because it looks nice. I think a lot of times people wonder why things are like this are done. It's also for the aesthetics. It has to look good. I mean, we're talking about 15-minute meals. It doesn't have to look like it took you 15 minutes.
Right, Tara? Your presentation is everything.
Presentation is everything. I love the fact that some you did leave the head on because there's so much flavour in that head sometimes. You know, I crack open that prawn and...
Exactly.
And
so some people, Pastor, like to season their prawns. You can do that, but because we're getting so much flavor from that sauce, I've decided just to go a little easier on the seasoning and let the sauce speak for itself.
Now, this is perfect for any dinner party, and if you would like to get your hands on this recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. 15 minutes, baby.